Right, as I had no sound. There we go. Hello and welcome to FormulaOCE. We are here for the Belgium Grand Prix. It is Wednesday night. We have 6 rounds to go in the Wednesday night championship as I turn down my side of audio things because the game audio is very loud on my end. We have going to be a full grid here tonight of drivers here to decide who is going to do well here at Belgium, and a lot to be answered. Championship on the line with 6 rounds to go here on Wednesday nights. So we are just waiting really for the first drivers to come out on circuit. Everybody's just getting themselves ready for... Everyone must just be getting ready to kick it off. Everyone's getting their setups ready. No one wants to get out on track as of yet. Everyone's just taking it easy. Everyone's just parting the course. As we got our first cars coming out right now. Looks like it's an Alfa Romeo. It's Edge or Abyss. It's Edge. If the game will show me him. There he is. And a Williams. It's JTM out. Everyone coming out on circuit straight away for Belgium. And I'm just trying to get things set up on my end, including the chat opening. Hello to one and all. So, Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps, interesting circuit, no doubt about it. Abyss is retired already. Well, you know, the Wednesday night blues just keep on going. Ooh. He could have had a big spin at the top and just gone dead left. Possibly. That's what he could have done. But it's unknown for the time being. Chris asking dry race. How do I know that information, Chris? This game isn't as good as we want it to be. I don't know if it's a dry race, Chris. Tell Cody's to put that in the game. Okay, F1 2021, let the commentators see the weather report. That's what we want. We'll make it a whole lot easier. Put the weather report on the screen, and then the commentator will then know and won't have to rely on drivers to tell them. It'll make it so much easier. As I rant on here, because nice F1 2021 coming soon, including beta, which definitely is not happening tonight, which I'm not allowed to say, definitely not. No comment. As Edge begins lap time here at Belgium. And on the mic, what? I would never say anything like that in my life. Maybe when PC comes. When that sucking on PC comes, which Mitchie 950 has already been on the search for. If Mitchie 950 had a lot of money, he would go for the full caboodle, but he can't. All he needs is something that is just able to let him stream in good quality and allows him to play games, because Mitchie 950 is kind of figure just converted to being a PC player instead. Because fuck, just learning about PC more nowadays just makes me go, wow. It's a lot easier just to be on PC. It's a lot easier. Life's just a whole lot easier. But we are here for Wednesday nights. You're here on Q1 because Q1 is when I just talk rubbish for an hour. Edge invalidates his lap time. That's a shame for him. You're going to see a lot of that here tonight. A lot of invalidations. Notorious here in the Haas. Don't forget, Chris and Broken Reptile are now Ferrari teammates, so it'll make the constructors a little bit more interesting. Except for Sunday afternoons where the constructors fight's not going to mean a whole lot since Edge is my teammate and Haas will just dominate. So yeah, can't wait for that. There's a Ferrari about to cross the line. It's JTM. It's a 44.945. That's where things kick off here for Q1. Notorious crosses the line, 44.885. So he goes to P1. Still on board here with Goats for Life for a lap time around here. 41s, somewhere. I think if you get in the 141s, I think you're going to be on pole or chance of pole. Jenny Gooch could probably get in the 1 minute 40s. And 44.598 for Muckpin, and Oxygen Thief beats that with 43.574. And if anyone can help me for Sunday, setup wise, it would be very grateful because I am so shit at this circuit. As Muckpin disqualified for blocking the pit. What? Has he like spun it out of turn 1 and just backed up and then... I don't know. Okay, well Muckpin is starting at the back. And that is now confirmed. Jenny Gucci out there on the centre medium, so it's clear Jenny Gucci's getting those soft tyres ready. Wants as many fresh sets of softs as he possibly can. Keep forgetting Jenny Gucci's a he. As Strike Race has a bit of a spin, and oh my goodness me, Edge has gone on the top with a 43.548. Why are we watching Edge? It's Q1. Okay, give me a break. Not much else I can do at the moment. It's only Q1. As Reptile is about to start off a lap time here, championship leader at the moment here in Wednesday Night League by only about 3 or 4 points over Hartwiggy. Reptile is an absolute goat at this circuit. He could sit here and say that he's not good at this circuit, but he is, and that's why I need help for Sunday, everybody. Send your feedback to I need help with Belgium at .com.au. I can't wait for Italy to come around. Hartwiggy out there on out lap right now, and Reptile now starting off his lap. Let's go on board with the Reptilian in the Ferrari. Yeah, but it's Edge. Well, that's true. He is my teammate for Sundays, and boy, it's painful. That's why my team Renault's losing friggin' points in the constructors, because of him. It's just great. But we're going to go for a lap around the Belgian Grand Prix, everybody. Let's go on board with Reptile. Going for on-board lap early, because why the hell not? As we wait and see the Ferrari go for lap now. And lap 1, turn 1, the source. We're not going to go full caboodle with this on-board lap here at the moment. We'll just go for a little easy ball through turn number 1, the source. Very nicely done by Reptile. Now come up to El Rouge, and going up El Rouge, fuck Radion, I don't care what you say, Radion can get put in the bin. Even though the Radion drugs have actually died down, actually, thank God. Now through the Camel Strut, let's see what Reptile can do. 30.064 in the first sector, Little T with a fast lap of a 43.503. Now coming up to turn 8. Let's see how Reptile goes through here. Tough part of the circuit to get right, but when you're in a good rhythm like someone like Broken Reptile, you'll just swim through this lap time here at the moment. Come up to Poo on now. 10 and 11. What can Reptile hold on to beautifully? Yes, he can. I'll be interested to see the lap times here in the latter stages here of this this qualifying session here in Belgium. Q1. One driver already been disqualified, so that's a 42.835 from Jenny Gooch for the mediums. Whew. Let's see what Reptile can do. Reptile now coming through the last few corners. Now through 17. Come up to 18 and 19. And let's see where Reptile can go through the field. Can he go to the top, or will he behind Jenny Gooch, who's looked to their lap on medium tyres? Reptile across the line. It's a 42.784. only just beat Journey Gucci's lap time, so shows you how quick Journey Gucci is at the moment. On top of their game here in Wednesday nights. V Chris out there on a lap time as well. Chris now full time on Wednesdays instead of Sundays. Thank goodness for that. That means I've got lesser competition. Hallelujah. As Hartwiggy now. See what the man in second in the championship can do. The McLaren. Well, let's see if he can get up near Broken Reptile here for position number 1. Let's see what he can do. Middle sector coming up now. Is it purple? I don't know if it was purple or not. Let's see where he could possibly go. Stutty06. I was about to say something else. No, this is for Xbox One, sir. As you'll hear that, and you will leave the stream after you hear me say it's Xbox One. Hartwig goes only second, 0.021 behind Broken Reptile, and Jenny Gooch has just shown the pace Jenny Gooch has at the moment. And imagine F1 League Racing on GameCube, if only. Is F1 on the Switch? I don't think F1's on the Switch. Imagine playing F1 on the Switch, Jesus. 42.5404. V Chris goes to position number 1 at the moment. And the Ferraris looking to hunt down the McLarens in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren have been sailing away up the front, and now there could be some competition for them to deal with at the moment. Urban Growth in the AlphaTauri now, trying to see where he can go. Trying to see if he can get inside the top 15. So Biss has already retired, Muckpit's already retired, so it's going to be the final 3 here. So it'll be interesting to see if that could change at the moment. There's Crew to Karma, P5 at the moment. Crew to Karma doing a good job here at the moment. It's JTM, P12, Sparky, P12, Mamula, P13. Back out on a lap time now, and Urban Growth trying to finish on his lap, but he's invalidated. Plum Plate now out on a lap. Plum Plate is one who could get in the top 15, so we'll keep an eye on Plum Plate here and see where the racing point can go in this one. It's on Stadia at least. Okay. Right. Yes. As Plum Plate has validated, Plum Plate's going to spin. Plum Plate's in the wall. And that is a catastrophic moment for him at the moment. So from 15th to 18th, they have not completed their lap times as of yet. And there's going to be 3 spots. Well, actually, it'll be 2 actually. So there actually may be a chance. It could be a very competitive last few laps here because... So 18th, 19th, so it'll be 16th, 17th. So it's only 2 positions that will be gone now. Unless these 4 can't beat Stroke Race's lap time that was like a 49. Which I'm sure they could do. Surely. So, top 9 in the pits. I think that's fair. Notorious is back on lap, but I don't think Notorious needs to be out there. I don't think he needs to, but he is out there on a lap right now. And F for Plum Plate, yes indeed, F for Plum Plate. That's not where he would want to be at the moment. Mamula better hurry up because 3 minutes 22, he may not get back out in time to put a fresh set of soft tyres on and go for Q2. Urban Growth has a moment. F1 Fanatical rejoins. So hopefully he's got time to get into the car and get a lap time done. It's your boy here. About to start off a lap in the AlphaTauri. Plum Plate actually left. Oh. Okay. It's your boy starts a lap. Could maybe get into Q2 here. The time that So 46.5. And I don't think... I don't think Bamula's going to get back out in time. I think... Just try to complete a lap. I think if you get in the 45s, I think you're in. So we shall see. Not a bad first sector by It's Your Boy, but to be fair, first sector times are very close. Plum Plate leads session. Well, it looks like Plum Plate's going to be out. Oh dear. It looks like Plum Plate's going to be out because he's not able to rejoin. Oh dear. That's an F for him, to say the least. So it's going to be one out here, unless these four cannot complete a lap. Well, three cannot complete a lap time here. Well, if Urban and It's Your Boy can't complete a lap, Stroke Race, even, well, unless, did Stroke Race retire or did no? Does it say? Oh, no, he retired. Okay. No, wait, no. Doesn't it say if they crash, terminal damage? No, he didn't. Okay, so he didn't. That's what it looks like to me. He did not just retire. Oh dear, Fanatical. Well, if this was a different league, he would get a big slap on the wrist, a big penalty for doing that, because I see what he's doing. He's trying to get around in time. I don't know if that's an actual rule here, as Hartwiggy leaves the session. Oh dear. Does Mitchie have to reset things? Mitchie might have to look at the Discord, because there may be some problems. Urban Growth wanting to finish off his lap time here at the moment. Oh dear, there is lots of things going on. Okay, we are fine. Okay, we are fine. No one's yelling at Mitchie yet, but it most likely will happen anytime soon. Fanatical starts off his lap time after cutting corners to make to the time. And Urban Growth looks like he's gone away, and nice spectator glitch there of timing. Good job, Cody's. Good freaking job. So Plum Plate's out, so it's, unless these three can't beat Stroke Race's time, well, Fanatical's done. So he basically just wasted his time cutting corners. Unless he was meant to do that, and he's just out there doing a lap. So Urban Growth and It's Your Boy now are pretty much fighting, in my opinion, to get into Q2. Because Fanatical moved down to 17th, and then it's going to be all about 16th. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, Fanatical, I think if these two can make a time here, as It's Your Boy did not. No, he did. Goes to 14th, so he's in. It's Your Boy's in. Urban Growth now. If Fanatical won't complete a lap, Stroke Race is going to get in. Stroke Race is going to get into Q2. Can you believe it? Stroke Race will get into Q2 because Fanatical has invalidated his lap time. What about some other laps here at the moment? Sparky's invalidated. Mamula's back out there on a lap time. Little T has lifted off. What about others? What about others in the field here at the moment? Mamula now. Second up on his lap. Does Urban Growth Urban Growth's out? Oh dear. So, yeah, Urban Growth invalidates his lap time. So Stroke Race makes it through to Q2. Wow. Mamula about to finish off his lap time now. And coming to the end here of Q2. Coming to Q2 right now. Mamula goes P10. Torius, does he improve? He's only slightly down his lap time. And Notorious goes to P9. At P9? No, that's P10. Right. There we go. Well, there it is. That is Q2 done. Q1 done, excuse me. There's the result so far. Might be an interesting fight to get into Q2. We'll have to wait and see. Does anyone want to start on the medium tyres? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And there are the cars that are out with no time. Fantastic. As we move on to Q2 here for the Belgium Grand Prix, everybody. As I am just going to have a look at the weather report at the moment. Hopefully everyone presses A, because I've not heard anyone press A as of yet. And I've just been confirmed it is a dry race. There we go. Dry race at Belgium. And we're not loading. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What is going on? So we await for people to press A. Oh, dear. This may just turn into a short qualifying session in second if things don't fix up here, folks. So, Wiki rejoins. Well, this is just fantastic. As we wait for Q2 to begin, hopefully, I'm just waiting here with bated breath because, my goodness me, we're just waiting with bated breath to see what the hell's going on. Yikes. Yikes, 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 everybody. We're still awaiting for some people to press A. Waiting for people to press A here. And oh dear, things are going just swimmingly. We may be restarting, so stick with us. Or it might be... Ah, there we go. Session now has ended, so... So, there we go. Q2 now about to get underway here, folks. Q2 about to get underway. So 14 drivers in this one. And he must have retired. Okay, so Stroke Race must have retired on track, not get in the queue. Okay. I thought the game tells you that it was... I don't know. This game just blows my mind sometimes. So 14 drivers. Question is, do we see some mediums or not? Someone want to go for the risk of medium soft. I'll have to wait and see. First cars coming out on circuit now here for Q2. And Sparky, first one out on track on the medium tyres. So So Sparky is doing... Sparky coming out on circuit now, so Sparky will be seeing what he can do here at the moment in those medium tyres on here in Q2. We've got JTM out on circuit, Mamula out on circuit, Little T and Goats on the mediums, Edge on the mediums. So they already know what the time of the beat will be on the mediums, so there'll be a 42.8. Hartley's going on mediums. So that's an interesting choice. Personally, I'd be going soft medium, but Reptile go on the medium, so everyone's going a bit of an alternate. A couple of the championship protagonists out there on an alternate strategy at the moment. Looking like they may do medium to soft tyres. Possibly, so... wait and see how that all plays out for the top two in the championship, as Sparky now is about to be in his lap time. Edge is starting off a lap, but I'm going to stick with Sparky for his lap time around the Belgian Grand Prix and try to see if he can get into Q3 here tonight. Of course, we still got, after this, we've still got about 5 rounds to go. We've got Italy, Singapore, Japan, and then as Sparky gets a validation, fantastic. We might go on board with Mamula. No, Mamula's great. That's just great. Everyone's invalidating. We'll stick with Sparky though. We got Italy, we got Singapore, Japan, and then it's Mexico and Brazil. That's the final 5 rounds here in FormulaOCE. 5 rounds it will be. With 4 circuits being culled because we want to get to 2021 when it comes out. We don't want to be moving on to the next game and we're still on 2020, the 2020 season. We got USA, Russia, and Abu Dhabi culled. There you go. Out, which I'm fine with. I'm absolutely happy with that, even though for some reason I've got pace at Russia. I don't know why. And USA is just a penalty-ridden circuit, and then Abu Dhabi is just Abu Dhabi. I like it in the games, but it's still just Abu Dhabi. It's just a pain in the ass. You go on the circuit and you just go, why am I doing this? That's what Abu Dhabi feels like every time you drive on it. But here comes it's JTM, 44.190 from Edge at the moment, and it's JTM goes to the top with 43.897. So it's JTM top of the tree at the moment. Who's about to finish off that? Oxygen feed begins his lap. It's your boy out there on lap. Everyone else on outlaps right now. Chris is out there on mediums. That's a surprise to me. Chris never usually the one who goes the alternate. And Reptile has a moment. It's an invalidation. Oh dear. Massive F. Double F for Reptile there. He can lift off and go again if he wants to. Save that fuel and go again if he's got enough fuel on board to go for it. Chris now out there on his mediums. Sparky's gone again. So, interested to see how this all plays out. It's your boy, Austria Thief. Where's the Renault? We've got Little T out there as well. So, the Renault's working together here at the moment. Everyone now getting their lap times set here in this one. Crew to Karma begins his lap time. We'll stay with Austria Thief because Austria Thief is on the sauce. Chucky say no Coda. Well, Code is hit and miss for me. Very hit and miss. Circuit that one that's love and hate circuits. It really is. Still don't know why people want to vote out Mexico. I don't know why. Mexico, GOAT circuit. Love that track. Delivers always great racing in league racing, in my opinion. I think it's a great circuit. Great circuit to race on. Really do. thank God it's still on the calendar. It will be the second last round in the FormulaOCE Championship. It's JTM improves on his pole lap, but Oxygen should beat it. He does. He does beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. Do. I don't know the words to this song, so just beat it. Beat it. Shout out to the Michael Jackson fans out there that will be hating me right now. Chris will 43.131. 3/10 off of Jenny Gooch, his lap time. Hartwig's invalidated as well. Hartwig did this last week in Hungary. And boy, that hurt Hartwig. Little T goes P3. 1.4. So that's a surprise that Hartwig also invalidated. So both the championship protagonists invalidate their first lap time on mediums. Incredible. Goats for Life, round the last quarter. What can Goats for Life do here at the moment? Goes to P4. At the moment, Reptile purple. And this makes me even more nervous for Sunday. That Reptile is going to do a lap time like this. And I am terrible at Belgium. Terrible. God. Bear witness to me throwing controllers on Sunday. Can't wait. But here comes Reptile now. Round the last corner. What can Reptile do here? Can Reptile go to the top? No, he doesn't. 44.3. So just behind his teammate. Doesn't beat his teammate. Let's have a look at the sector times here. 30.0, 30.0, 40, 44.8, 44.7, 28.3. Reptile, all the middle sector. Jenny Gooch for 42.7. Not the best lap time from Jenny Gooch, I feel like. Not the best lap. Hartwig's purple in the middle sector. What does Hartwig do here at the moment? In the last few corners now, what can Hartwig do? Can Hartwig go to the top to beat the two Ferraris? He will. 42.770, and that's the best medium lap of the night so far. So Reptile being 0.6 off of Jenny Gooch. Does he think the mediums are not the tyre to be on the moment? Or does he take the risk? An alternate strategy to his championship rivals. So, be interested to see how it all plays out here at the moment for the Belgium Grand Prix. So 42.707 at the moment is the time that Jenny Gooch has put on the table. Has got it set and ready and prepared. Sparky back out there on the centre medium time. So Sparky now trying to see what he can do at the moment. What can Sparky do in this one? So Sparky will see how well he can go in these centre medium tyres. Mamula now has invalidated his soft tyre run. And Hartwig now just will be happy with that. Be very happy with that, and he's just now going to take it cautiously here at the moment in this one. So we got 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go. It's your boy slowing down. A lot of mediums at the moment. A lot of mediums. Is everyone not confident on sauce? I'm kind of surprised. I thought I would have seen a whole lot more sauce out there. But be that as it may, James may. We wait and see how everyone plays this out. Sparky, it's your boy, who will get into Q3 here for the Grand Prix. What can go down here at the moment? What can things play out in this one in qualifying for the Belgian Grand Prix Q2. And a lot of drivers out there on outlaps. Reptile out there on softs. So Reptile's got softs. Reptile maybe not as confident on that medium lap, and honestly I don't blame him for going that. However, he does say that it's your boys out there on mediums, Satori's out there on mediums. He should be safe on this lap. He should be safe. He shouldn't have to worry, I don't think, Reptile at the moment, because I think he should get in, unless he wants to start on the soft tyres. It's JTM now out on a lap time here. Here in Belgium, not bad going up Bel Rouge, doing very nicely indeed through Rowdy on, and let's see what he can do. Won the Ferrari. Is that Reptile? Did he spin? Or is he waiting? Might be waiting. There's no way Reptile would have spun. There's no way in hell Reptile would have spun. No way. I don't believe it. I would not believe he spun. I think he's just waiting for drivers to come out on circuit. So, Oxygen 50 hits his lap time. Where's It's JTM? He's coming to the end of his lap. Let's see where It's JTM can go. Can he keep that Q2 spot? Q3, get into Q3. Well, maybe not with that spin. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a big moment there. And he'll be waiting and hoping with bated breath that he can still make it into Q3. Well, It's JTM. Notorious is done. Notorious is done. Who's that in the wall as well? Jenny Gooch has spun. Don't want to be around too long, Jenny Gooch, because you could get a disqualification. Has Reptile gone for it? He has. Is Reptile going to start on the softs? He might. He might be starting on the softs here. This is committed. It's a committed lap. But I don't think he needs to go on with it. I really don't think he needs to. Ferrari driver, let's see. And Jenny Gooch is out of the way. Let's watch the end of this. What will he get in? To Q3, he will get into Q3, but is he going to finish off this lap on a set of softs? It's purple. Ooh, let's see what he does. I think Reptile might just qualify these soft tyres. Let's see what the championship leader does here at the moment. Last few corners now. Does he lift off? No, he's going for it. Reptile will go to P1, 42.458. So he's starting on the soft tyres, and Hartwig's championship role will be on the mediums. It's your boy 0.1 up, but I don't think that's going to matter. Mamola's already validated. Notorious is the only one here that could maybe challenge, but he won't. It's over. It's over. Q2's done. Q2's complete. Yeah, so pretty much everyone right now. Let's have a look, see here. Best lap. Kruder and Goats don't need to finish their laps here. So they can pack up their bags and get set, and so will Edge. He doesn't need to finish off his lap either. So Jenny and Reptile both will be starting the soft tyres in the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. And Goats keeps going on with his lap time, so does Kruder. So let's where Kruder go. Kruder looks like he is going to commit. to the soft, and it will put him P4. What does Goats for Life do? Can Goats for Life move his way up through the field? Edges are validated, but Muller's are validated, so the only one to finish lap time here is Goats for Life. Coming through the last few corners now, Goats for Life in the Renault. Cross the line now, and we'll go to P7, and that is that. Top 10 is set for Q3, everybody. Reptile on top in Q2. And it looks like it's going to be a big fight between Reptile, Gooch, and Wiggy as expected. So stay tuned for that. The fight to continue on here for Q3. Who's going to take pole position here at Spa Francorchamps? Stay tuned for that as we wait for Reptile, who may have run out of fuel. He may have just run out of fuel. So there we go. Q2 is done and dusted. And we're getting close now to Q3, the final session to decide who's going to take pole position. There's the order. We got 4 drivers on start on the medium tyres in Q2. 4 drivers. And then there's drivers outside the top 10. Sparky, It's Your Boy Mamula, and Notorious. Q3 moments away. Stay with us. And hopefully, drivers will get to press A. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And And boy, we're having more issues. That's fantastic. More issues. And boy, it just makes me lose my mind. Makes me lose my mind right now. Makes me lose my mind as I'm just checking my emails here while on stream. As we wait once again here. I do apologise, folks, for this. It's very frustrating as a commentator waiting for this to be settled. As we're just looking at results screen. Hopefully we can get Q3 underway here. There we go. Thank God for that. So, there we go. Top 10 about to have a showdown to decide who is going to take pole position here in Belgium. The order's about to be set. Again, 4 drivers done on the medium tyres, so let's see what can happen. What will happen? Who will take pole? Don't count on V. Chris for the fight for pole either, so it could be 4 or 5 drivers that may be up there for pole position. We'll have to wait and see how that all plays out here in this one. So 10 drivers 12 minutes to decide pole position here at the Belgium Grand Prix. And we'll go on board for a full-on onboard lap here in just a matter of moments, just whether which driver will come out or not. So here we go. So who's going to get pole is the big question right now. Who's going to take pole position here in this one? I think it's going to be an awesome fight to see how it all goes down here. Angie's not the person I'm doing an onboard lap with because I always do an onboard lap for him in Q1. So Oxygen Thief, oh, that Williams just cuts his way through there. Imagine if there was damage from the pits. Just imagine. Jeez. You'd be furious. I still think you should do it automatically. Manually. I still think you should. Want to go full balls to the wall with realism? Just let you do it manually. But boy, that would probably just cause chaos. So... But you can still, look, you can still maybe put ghosting on in the pits. If you're so worried about cars collecting each other in the pit lane, you could still ghosting in the pits. You know, you could still do that. And then also formation will allow you to line up on the grid yourself. And then you get a penalty if you're outside the grid. But why would you be outside the grid? Okay. But see, Cody's are not fun, and Cody's don't have that brain. You know, Cody's don't have a brain for something like that. They just don't. So we're going to go on board here with Oxygen Thief. 4 balls to the wall. Oh my god. Oxygen, come on. Better go on for a big lap for you, and you do that. Well, we'll go on board, Chris said. Go on board with V, Chris. Let's see what the Ferrari, who's now full-time here on Wednesday nights, can do here at the Belgian Grand Prix. About to get underway for his lap here in Q3. Turn 1, let's see. This is where the action's going to be heavy duty here tonight, where things could turn into drama filled. We're seeing it in real life. We could see it here tonight here at Belgium. Now, coming up now to a Rouge, Radion, whatever you want to fucking call it. One of the most satisfying corners in motorsport, in my opinion. One of the most satisfying, and then one of the most satisfying straights in real life and in the game. This is where you're going to get your passing opportunities. It's right here. That's where you're going to get it, and if you get it perfectly, that's where you're going to make your moves here tonight, especially on lap 1. Now, coming through turn number 8. Smooth as he can be at the moment. V Chris doing very nicely. Then turn 9. Don't want to cut to the right there. You don't want to track a little bit more on the right because it can hurt you. Absolutely. Now for a poo on number 10, and then come through 11 and 12, 13. Want to get it right, want to get it perfect. And the Ferrari is edged us a 42.958. The Ferrari with a very smooth lap here at the moment. Can this put him to a good position at the top? More passing opportunities through this part of the track tonight as well with ERS, and then you sit up for a minute at the bus stop. If you can do that, it'll be perfect. You can get moves done here, right here at turn 18. If you get that right, it could be a big moment, especially on the last lap. Last corner, where does Chris go? Ferrari will go to P1, 42.441. The Renault's about to cross the line, but he's Hartwig, championship leader. Goats, Kruder goes 4th, Hartwig 42.143. So Hartwig goes to P1. I said that I think the best lap around here could be, if you want to get pole, I think a 41's where it's going to be. And also your feet saying I suck. Well, I gave you some praise. I was trying to do an onboard lap with you and it didn't go well. Jenny Gooch now on a lap. So Jenny Gooch, what can Jenny Gooch do here at the moment? Red Bull, who is the reserve, but I feel like Jenny Gooch is just pretty much as full-time now, in my personal opinion, because Jenny Gooch is just on fire. So far, what can Jenny Gooch do in this latter stages here in this one? So, purple middle sector. And Jenny now could be marching their way towards a P1 here. Could it be a 41? We'll have to wait and see. Reptile's also on a lap time right now, but it's not a great first sector. Last few corners now. Where does the Red Bull driver go? To the line, it's going to be a 42.2. Not enough. Not enough to get Hartwiggy. Not enough. Now, what does Reptile do? What can Reptile do here at the moment? Reptile now seeing what he can maybe do. If he can move himself up there with his championship rival. Don't forget, Hartwiggy started on the mediums. Chris started on the mediums. And Reptile and Jenny on the sauce. Purple for Reptile in the middle sector. Well, that's just changed everything, isn't it? That's just changed everything now. Hartwiggy now seeing what he can do. He'll be watching with one eye on this. It's Reptile now. Last few corners now. What can Reptile do? Can he get above Hartwiggy's 42.143? To the line. He almost did 42.304. So, wow. Wow. So, and Apex, I know. Apex, I know your plum plate. Don't need to. I'm not dumb. As let's have a look at the sector times here. 30.075, 29.899 from Jenny Gooch, 30. Chris did a very good first sector, actually. Very good first sector. So Jenny Gooch did a good first. 43.771 Hartwiggy, 43.8. 44.1. So Jenny lost a lot in the middle sector. Same with Reptile. And then same with Chris. And then the best in the last sector was actually not Hartwiggy. The best in the last sector was Chris. Wow. So very mixed there with the top four. And I feel like the top four could maybe, all four of them could improve. Shows you in the sector types. Reptile won't have time for another lap. No, he won't. Wow. Well, actually he might, because he may, because this game loves to give me, loves the timing glitch, so the timing could be glitched on my end, but we shall see. But yeah, he might not get another lap, actually. He may not get another lap. We'll wait and see. 2:58. Actually, he may just get there in time. He might just get out in time. He may just hit a home run and just see how to get there in time. So we'll have to wait and see. Chris is out there. Shafif out there. Everyone now getting out there for their last runs. Here in Q3. Chris, first one to start a lap time now. And let's see what Chris can do here in the Ferrari. Chris has enough time to go for an lap if needed. And Reptile should get, if he comes out now, he should get out on circuit. Trying to see, Hartwiggy hasn't even come out yet, so Reptile should be fine. Chris though, first sector, 30.0. not a good first sector. Yeah, Reptile comes out on time. So Reptile and Hartwiggy, the two championship protagonists, there they are, will be coming out around the same time. Reptile, maybe a little mind games, be the one behind Hartwiggy. Chris now. See what Chris can do here. Can Chris move his way up? 3/10 to find. The middle sector where he's lost a lot of time. He was the best in the first. Well, actually, Jenny Gooch was the best in the first. Hartwiggy was best in the second. And Chris was the best in the last. Oh, moment for Chris. Hold on to it. Oh, it's invalidated. Oh, if I'm Chris, I'd lift off. Go for another lap time, may as well. As Oxford now will come to the end of his run. Not a great middle sector. Not a great middle sector for Oxford there. Little T begins his lap time. So this is also fascinating. Jenny Gucci started their lap as well, but let's watch Oxford Thief. What will Oxford Thief do in terms of lap times? Let's find out right now. The Red Bull last corner. Well, let's see what Jenny Gucci has in the first set. It's a 29.843, but Oxford Thief goes P6. Jenny Gucci is on a flyer. Jenny just needs to get that middle sector right. Reptile will get to the line in time. Hartwiggy's lifted off, and what's to be behind Reptile? Well, the games are just being played here at the moment between these two in the championship. Jenny Gooch now on a lap. Does Chris go again? Chris has gone again, so keep an eye on Chris. Hartwiggy's just gotten to the line just in time. So it's going to be Chris, Edge, Little T, Chris, Edge, Little T. Sorry, Jenny Gooch, Edge, Little T, Chris, it's JTM, Oxford Thief, and then Goats for Life, and then the two championship title contenders. Here's Jenny Gooch. Is it enough to go to pole position? Oxford Thief's done for the day. What does Jenny Gooch do? It's a 42.011. 42.011 for Jenny Gooch. Edge has invalidated his lap time. What does Chris do? Does Chris invalidate as well? Wow. It's JTM's on medium, so I don't know why. Here's Goats for Life. But let's watch what these two do. Apologies, Goats, but let's see what these two do, because these two are top two in the championship. 0.1 up, Reptile, Hartwiggy, 0.010! Wow! Hartwiggy's not on a good lap here. Jenny Gooch may get pole unless Reptile gets a stellar last sector. Goats for Life goes P6. Hartwiggy needs a really good last sector here because Reptile could overtake him. Reptile, no. He must have messed it up somewhere. Hartwiggy does slightly improve, so Jenny Gooch is on the pole for the Belgian Grand Prix. It'll be soft versus medium once again, but this week it's on opposite ends. Last week it was Jenny on the mediums and Hartwiggy on the softs, but this week it's Jenny on the softs and Hartwiggy on the mediums. So there we go. Jenny Gooch on pole, Hartwiggy, Reptile, Chris, Little T, Goats for Life, Edge, Oxford Thief, and it's JTM and Crew to Karma lines up everybody for Q3 as we get ourselves ready for the Belgian Grand Prix. It's a dry race. Safety cars could very well shake things up, everybody. And Hartwiggy said he lost a bit of time, so there we go. And I feel like everybody lost a bit of time in their lap times there. So hopefully we can get everybody in because, my goodness me, Mitchie does not want to set up another session again, but I have a feeling I may have to. Dear God, please don't allow this to happen. God, I'm just preparing that I'll have to do another lobby again. But we should be okay. We should be okay. We should be okay. So, getting ready now for the Belgian Grand Prix, everybody. So, let's have a look at the strategies here at the moment. So it's 2nd, 4th, 5th, and 7th on the mediums, and everyone else out of the top 10 except for Abyss are on the softs. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting to see how it all plays out here at the moment. In this one. So 20 drivers, looks like all drivers are in the lobby. Thank goodness for that, except for Edge. That's just dandy. And watch, this will F up the thing now. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it does not F it up. Fingers crossed. So there's the tyres everybody's on at the moment. Notorious on the hards, which may not be a bad strategy. As long as he can, and then safety car late and be able to go on the softs. May not be a bad strategy by Notorious. Not bad. So 22 laps here in Belgium. Let's look at the championship points as they stand at the moment, everybody. It is Reptile leading by 3 points over Hartwig at the moment. Little T in P3, Austria P4, Edge, and then it's Krudakama, Abyss, goes for Life, Elon, Frizy, Sparky, Muckpin, Black Hammer, Green Goats, Notorious, Plum Plate, Stormhutto, Mamula, Nickel, and Nikolai, and it's your boy. And Constructors, McLaren only lead by 45 points over Red Bulls, so Red Bulls in not bad behind. Ferrari in 3rd, Renault, Alfa Romeo, Mercedes, AlphaTauri, Williams, Haas, and Racing Point. There's the Constructors, and we are just moments away from starting this Grand Prix. A cluster muck, turn 1, you never know. It could happen. It could happen. An absolute cluster at turn 1 could just be absolutely chaotic. We'll have to wait and see. Belgium usually one of those circuits where safety cars are a big possibility. We could see that here tonight. So it's Jenny Gooch, Hartwiggy, Reptile, Chris, and Little T. That's your top 5. As we are moments away from 6 rounds to go here in Belgium. Tank car pole up for sure, says Chunky. Very possible. Very possible. Lap 1 crashes at El Rouge can definitely happen as well. So, cars just not getting into a rhythm. Maybe tyres not warmed up enough, and a spin could maybe happen. Jenny Gooch will want to get the good start over Hartwiggy. Will want Reptile to get ahead of Hartwiggy, because then Jenny does not have to worry about Hartwiggy behind. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out here at the moment. Waiting for Stroke Race to light up in peak 20. And the Belgian Grand Prix about to get underway. 6 rounds to go here in FormulaOCE. 22 laps for the drivers. As the reds will rise down for the drivers. As we are racing in Belgium. It's a good start. Looks like for Jenny Gooch. Gets the start that Jenny Gooch would have wanted. Reptile looks for the move here on Hartwickie. Oh no, Hartwickie's around the two Ferraris. Have an incident. There's chaos, there's chaos, there's cars. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fanatical in the wall. There are cars everywhere. Fanatical went into the wall. That all started when, I don't know which driver was, made contact with Reptile, then Chris was on the outside, and it's just caused chaos. And a safety car now deployed. Luckily, only one driver got caught up in that, but boy, there'll be some wing damage behind. Reptile down to 12th in all that. Does Reptile think about going hard? Just for all time's sake? Or does he stay with his strategy? Jenny Gooch is the leader right now. Be interested to see if anyone changes up their strat here at the moment. My goodness me. And that didn't make it to El Rouge yet. They didn't even make it to El Rouge. That all started, which I forget what driver it was, which driver it was, just made contact with the two Ferraris. And that just caused bedlam. Just caused cars to go everywhere. And the question is, does Jenny and Reptile maybe go hards here? Does someone go hards to the end? Try and put the pressure on the medium runners. Let's see. Do they put the pressure on the medium runners? Let's see. That Jenny stays out. Goat stays out. Cruder's coming in. Chris stays out. It's your boy stays out. Sparky in. But remember, some of these drivers may have damage. Oxygen Thief comes in. Little T's in. It's JTM in. Reptile in. Notorious in. Stroke Race stays out. Mug Pit stays out. Medium tyres going off for these guys. Some of these guys may go to two-stop maybe and hope for another safety car. Reptile's gone the mediums already, so he's gone the two. So Reptile may be hoping for another safety car, which, with what's happened already, could very well happen. It could very well happen. Another safety car could very well happen. So there you go. That's how that's all played out there. So the only one that has... No one's gone the hards, so no one's gone to the end. Everyone's going a completely different strategy here and hoping for maybe another safety car. Reptile does have another set of mediums, but he's already used those in Q2. Shafif has softs, another set of softs, which I think that's the wrong choice for him to do. I think he should be on the mediums. I think if you had an extra set of mediums, you'd become medium. If you had mediums right now, you'd go soft, medium, soft. Be interested to see. Be interested to see how this all plays out, really. I think Reptile's banking on a safety car. That's why he's gone mediums, unless he thinks he can get to the end from here, which... 20 laps on mediums? Hey, if anyone could do it, I think he could. But boy, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't think he could, to be honest. But it'd be, what a stretch that would be. What a stretch that would be. To go from soft, medium, and full. It'd be a stretch. It'd be a stretch, but who knows? He could maybe do it. maybe? Because any driver that I think could do something crazy like that is either Reptile or Chunky in the chat right now. Because Chunky's done some crazy tyres to the end himself. And so has Reptile, but I don't know. JTM has come into the lane. But do remember, half of these drivers may have had wing change as well. Because I don't know if Reptile actually got damage from that first lap incident. He could have very well, because boy oh boy, him and Chris were in the middle, side by side of one of the cars. And Jenny, do not hit the safety car for God's sake. Jenny got so close to that safety car, my God. So, championship rivals 2nd and 14th right now. What would Reptile want? Reptile would want right now is for Hartwickie to fight Jenny here, and then Reptile gets up to this pack. Unless Reptile... I mean, sometimes I don't even know what the hell Reptile's doing. Edge in P3 right now. All that drama, Edge survived. Goats for life as well. It's your boy as well, P6. What's going on here? It's your boy in P6. Plumplate, look at the drivers gain 10 positions because of all the drivers that are pitted. Wow. It's an interesting one, to say the least. I'm telling you, if you're one of them, if one of them went on hards, how decent pace they'd win. I do agree with you. I do agree with you. If I was in this situation right now in this race, and there's a lap 1 race, I probably wouldn't do it on Sunday because I've got a cheaper to think about. But if I'm one of these drivers, I'd be thinking about hard tyres. I would have thought of going hard tyres and just go as long as you can and see how you went, because you may still get a points finish. Even if you're one of the drivers that are mid-pack in terms of pace, you may as well. But all the drivers have decided to go an alternate strategy and maybe hoping for a safety car, which could still very well happen. So safety car in this lap. Lap 3 of 22, coming at lap 4. There's the big Chungus mobile going by of the safety car. Hartwickie will look to try to get Jenny on this start line here. And Jenny's going to wait as long as he can to go. Because boy oh boy, does Jenny Gooch not want Hartwickie right on his tail on the Camel Straight. No way. No way. No way. He does not want that to happen. As we're coming up now. Last corner. Jenny will... Oh, we got close. Jenny goes, but has a little bit of wiggle. Edge is going to look for the move here on Hartwickie. This is going to help Jenny Gooch so much. If Edge does, he does! Edge looks for it on Hartwickie. And what if you get Jenny as well? Hartwickie goes for a spin. Mamor's around. Mamor's around. Was that just a spin or was that a takeout? My goodness me. And Edge goes... Oh, Edge has a moment. And look at this now, Hartwickie looks to get Edge back, and boy oh boy, did that help Jenny Gooch so much. Chris looking for the move on Goats for Life as well, and Hartwickie's through on Edge. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What's your thief? Reptile now has to deal with stroke race behind. More trouble at the back, it's Notorious. Conor McGregor in the wall. And Notorious, it's JTM, it's actually come on the hard, so I've missed that. And it's JTM now in a good position. If JTM could just stay in a rhythm, he may still get some points in the end if this says safety car free. Plumplate is not in the lobby, so Ostrafif goes by. And meanwhile, behind Abyss, looks for the midfield, it's your boy, and he gets it done. Abyss, who started way back in the field in P19 after crushing out in qualifying. So Jenny Gooch now lap 4:22 still holds that lead, but Hartwickie is approaching. Jenny Gooch right now, the Ferrari, the Red Bull and the McLaren. Edge goes wide, that's probably a warning for him. Let's see what Jenny Gooch... Can Jenny Gooch hold off of Hartwig, but it might be a bit of a task because DRS is going to be enabled here very soon. Reptile now goes for Recruiter. That moves Reptile to P9, and Little T now comes through as well. So, all to play out for here at the moment. Here, this one, Edge gets a time penalty. Coming up Eau Rouge. And now here comes Hartwiggy. Can he go for the move here on Jenny Gooch for the lead? It's just too far back for it at the moment, but if he had DRS, boy oh boy, he'd probably be past him already. So next lap, look out. Got V Chris doing very nicely at P4. Chris could be on for a podium here in this one. Look out for him as Plum Plate now in Stroke Race is Plum Plate back in the lobby now. And Urban Grove now trying to get near Muck Pit if he possibly can, but he comes in straight to him. He's on the hard tyres. And that's a great... Oh no, he doesn't get it done. Stroke Race has gone wide behind. Side by side, Urban and JTM go through, but JTM through to P15. He now try to look for it here on Stroke Race if he can. He's the top three at the moment. Edge just holding by the skin of his teeth of Hartwiggy at the moment in P2. That's how Osteofief is through, and it's your boy who's doing not bad in the top 10 at the moment. Here comes Reptile now to come through. It'd be interesting what Reptile's strategy here is at the moment. Oh, he's hoping it's your boy pulls back, and he does. Is Reptile looking for here the bus stop? No, not enough. And Jenny Gooch does the fastest lap of the race. That's important for Jenny, especially with this DRS now opened. The Biss does the fastest lap of the race, so Biss doing not too bad at the moment in his position, but Jenny Gooch did not have a bad run, not have a good run through turn one. Jenny has to defend here off of Hartwiggy. Pulls to the right. No. Has Jenny Gooch just accepted his fate? I think he has, because Hartwiggy's going for it. Game, well, maybe not actually. Hartwiggy holds on. So Jenny Gooch holds on, but Hartwiggy's going to come through. Oh no, he's not. Excuse me. They're still side by side. And Jenny Gooch maintains the lead. It's a virtual. It's your boy has spun. Or has crashed on the Camel Straight, or maybe spun going up Eau Rouge and is just slowed down. Boy oh boy, that was great racing between Jenny and Hartwig. I thought each other just gave up on the position, but no, they both fought for it, and that's great to see. Let's go out Reptile. Well, Reptile's got clean air now. He's through on Osteofief. So it's going to be interesting to see what Reptile does in this race. Jenny needs a good jump here on this restart. Needs a real good jump. Edge is in there behind. Chris is there. Goats is there as well. Edge has gone off track. And it's a good restart for Jenny Gooch. Great restart for Jenny Gooch. 0.8 over Hartwiggy at the moment. But Chris is on Edge. Does he look for it here, Chris? Or does he wait for DRS? He may just wait for DRS. Here comes Abyss on Goats. Not enough to get close. And boy, that VSC has helped Jenny Gooch with the margin at the moment. It's a second. Wow. Otala's clean air. Meanwhile, Kritakama has come into lane, and so has Little T. So it's the big something going down the VSC because Little T only just pitted for soft tyres. Let's keep an eye out here. Can Goats get close enough for Chris? Chris has a big moment at Radion, and here comes Goats now DRS, but Chris has DRS, and that will help Chris a whole ton at the moment. That will help Chris a whole ton here at the moment. Edge struggling a little bit behind. Reptile's had a moment. No, he hasn't. I think Osteofief has just held on to him. I think that's pretty much what's happened. Osteofief was still under a second, he got him. So Little T's coming in on the hards, Sartorius on the hards, and it's your boy and Sparky. So they're going to the end. Still safety car possibility at the end is huge. So just keep one eye on that. As Abyss now, oh, he's close, looking for it. I thought he was going to look for it at 12. Wow. I would have been amazed if he did. This is the closest one for a move here at the moment. Oh, Goats is gone. Goats is gone. He holds on to it. Boy, oh boy, that's got to be the Uncle Dutchy save of the day so far. I can't wait for Dutchy to rewatch this back and be like, what the hell? Oh dear. And that now gives Abyss free leeway here. Abyss could be on for a podium. This could be on for a podium. Hartwiggy down with the fast stop of the race. Jenny has not got a good run through turn 1. Actually, no, Jenny actually did get a bad run. Actually, Jenny got a better run than Hartwiggy. Hartwiggy's going to be pushing here. JTM gets a time penalty. What a shout out here. Lap 8 of 22. Lap 8 of 22. Only 4 penalties. Not bad. Not bad. Driver's doing very well here at the moment, as that's a Sparky around. Boy, if that was a safety car, that would put a lot of pressure on Hartwiggy for what he would have to do at the end here in this race. Chris Dow's all over edge. Meanwhile, Reptile and Ulstrafief are just having a ding-dong battle here at the moment. I look behind. No! This game is just so bugged. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's a virtual. JTM is out, and it looks like he's done it. Or he's actually done it. Well, he's done it out of 7. Wow. And this is not going to change much here, unless it's a real long virtual, which is very possible. Does Jenny think about it? Does Jenny think about it here? See, if you think about it, you have to, if you want to do it, you got to do it. Make sure it doesn't come up VSC when you pull in. Jenny's going for it. Hartwiggy can't. Hartwiggy can't right now. Boy, Jenny right now. VSC's still not over. Jenny's going to get... Okay, so Jenny would have gotten softs on. What? Okay. Well, that's... Well, no, Sparky's out. Sparky's out as well. Yeah, Chunky. Let's just watch Chris here at the moment. I'm pretty sure you can do softs to mediums from here. I'm pretty sure you can. Confirm with me there. I'm pretty sure you can do softs to mediums from here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, easy. Yeah. So, unless it's a misclick or Jenny didn't think Jenny could make it to the other mediums. Well, oh dear. That's, interesting decision. But, is Jenny trying to hope for pace? But I don't know. That's baffled me. That one. Jenny would have had a good 2 or 3 seconds up on Hartwiggy. Would have made Hartwiggy really push it at the end. I think Hartwiggy's now in the golden position to win this. Hartwiggy's in the golden position to win this race now. Chris just can't get by Edge. He is in an AlphaTauri threesome right now. It's AlphaTauri threesome. Alfa Romeo sandwich. Jesus. Got the Alphas wrong. Reptile, that's the fastest lap of the race. Jenny's in. It must have been a mistake. It must have been. Wow. So Jenny comes into the lane. Is that a win? That's got to be a win. Gone. That must have been a big mistake. misclicked maybe, or just didn't click to the right tyres at the right moment. Wow, it had to be that, because if it wasn't that, Jenny would have kept going. So that's a big error from Jenny Gooch, and Jenny Gooch is down P10. For Jenny Gooch to have any chance to be back in this race, Jenny needs a safety car. So the battle on here for the podium. Chris and Abyss, since Edge has a time penalty, these two are going to battle here for second and third. It will be Abyss looks on Chris. Not enough. Edge is pulling away. Edge has got a second. Is Chris's tyres medium starting to go off? Maybe. Well, this is very interesting here at the moment. Is Chris starting to struggle here on these medium tyres? Obergraf gets a time penalty. Meanwhile, Hartwiggy is just in the league in a spot of his own right now, and he's just going to pull away the gap. He doesn't really need to push at all, unless for some reason Reptile goes to the end of mediums, which I don't see happening, but I wouldn't be shocked. Osjafif comes in on his soft tyres. Here comes Mugpin, Goats for Life, and Goats for Life comes through. And Mugpin's in, who's done 9 laps on those soft tyres. Mediums on for Thief. 4.4 seconds to margin between first and second, but Hartwiggy stopped pushing, as you can see with that ERS. Abyss now through. This will be for second. Yep, through. Abyss goes to second. So Abyss goes to second here at the moment. Chris has to settle here for P, which will be P3, but it's P4 at the moment on track. So it's Hartwiggy, Edge, Abyss, Chris at the moment. Reptile in his own little world at the moment. Oh, Kurtakama, the exit there. Moment there for him. And hold on to it, Kruder. Hold on for the ride, indeed. As meanwhile, Abyss now's catching his teammate here for P2. So many questions to be asked here at the moment in this one. Does Abyss look for it? Maybe at the bus stop here. He might have just tried to get this done as soon as possible. Oh, yeah, he does. Edge doesn't really fight for it. And now Abyss has clean air. 5.5 seconds. Could he somehow try to get close to Hartwiggy? I feel like right now it's Jenny Kitchens out for an overgrowth. The only rival for Hartwiggy right now is probably Abyss. But the other rival for him could be safety car. That could be his other rival at the moment. That could be his other rival, because soft tyres will become into a factor here very soon at the moment. So Jenny Gooch has clean air, but boy oh boy, Jenny Gooch is not in a good position. Neither's Reptile, I don't think, as Chris now looks, but holds back on Edge. Yeah, Reptile's not in a good position right now, unless he tries to go to the end. He's just not in a good position in this race. He's going to be... Well, right now, best place for him is probably going to be 4th. To be honest, that's probably his best possible opportunity in this race, is 4th place. So we're halfway through the Belgian Grand Prix. It is still Hartwiggy in the lead. Yet to take a pit stop. The top 4 yet to take a pit stop. Hartwiggy, Edge and Chris start qualified on the medium tyres as Oxford gets a time penalty and actually goes through on Overgrowth for P8. So Jenny now and Oxford trying to get as much margin as they can, points as they can, because Little T down P12, but oh, pump plates in the wall. Oh, if a wheel came off there, boy, that would change things. Chris looks for the move here on Edge, and Chris gets it done. Or does he? Oh, pulls ahead of Chris there. Edge will get DRS and try to get Chris back. Let's see if he does. The Alfa Romeo now. Oh, it's stroke races around in the middle sector as now Edge gets to move back on Chris. But Chris looks to fight him. Not enough. For Chris's sake right now, Spuckpig gets a time penalty. For Chris right now, he doesn't really need to push hard at the moment because as that Edge has the time penalty. So he doesn't really need to work extremely hard for it right now. Well, never mind. He's just proven my point wrong. Well, now he has to work hard for it because he has a time penalty. So both of the Alfa Romeos are going to be on the podium here at the moment. Hartwiggy still leads by 6 seconds. Abyss second. Edge third. Well, he might not be full on because here comes Chris again. Reptile's really caught up to this pack, by the way. He's 2.4 seconds behind them. Reptile could take these two positions easily. It depends where Jenny Gooch is at the end, but Jenny Gooch is on the medium tyres, of course. Here comes Chris for the move on Edge. And side by side these two go. Was there a little bit of contact there? Well, Edge has got a time penalty, and they're both in. Oh dear. Well, that was interesting. Chris and Edge in lap 14 of 22. It'll be soft tyres on for the both of them. And Abyss, Reptile and Hartwiggy stay out for now. Soft tyres will go on. They will have some traffic in Goats for Life and Jenny Gooch. So Jenny could maybe still fight for a podium. Oh, it's a Mercedes off it. Oh, it's stroke. Boy, oh boy. Wasn't that open things up? The safety car came out now. So top three still yet to pit. Well, Reptile has pitted, but I don't think Reptile's going to be going to the end on those tyres. Be a miracle if he did. Absolute miracle. So the Mercedes now just leading drivers through. And now Chris, who's way ahead of Edge now. Way ahead of Edge now. Has got clean air to maybe get some time on Abyss for second. That's AlphaTauri. It's your boy at the final corner. Spins galore happening here in Wednesday night. As Plum Plate, that's a naughty. That penalty. Jenny now trying to get really close here to Goats for Life, but we'll see 2.3 seconds behind is Chris, so Jenny will try to get to work as quickly as possible. Hartwiggy's in. Should be in clean air easily. Abyss stays out. Reptile stays out. So Hartwiggy comes in. Hartwiggy should be in clean air here. Jenny Gooch is past Goats now. So I don't think Jenny's going to win this race, and yeah, Hartwiggy clean air. He's gone. 1:45.520 for Jenny Gooch, fastest lap of the race. So about 8 seconds Hartwiggy to Reptile if Reptile decides to do an absolute miracle and try to go to the end on those mediums. So now Chris and Edge need to get work to do if they want a chance at the podium here at the moment. But Mullet gets a time penalty as Goats has DRS on Jenny, but it's not going to be enough here at the moment. But I think Jenny will pull away here and just try to hope he can hold on to that podium here in Belgium. That's all Jenny can do. It still could be possible. Lap 15 of 22. 5.3 seconds between Abyss and Reptile here in the Belgian Grand Prix. Or latter stages of this race. Oh, and that stroke race out. It's a virtual. And Abyss and Reptile have just been handed a gift. More Abyss here. Boy, oh boy. Oh my good, Abyss could be in this. Reptile's staying out. Reptile's going to the end. He's absolutely going to the end because he would have pitted. He's going to the end on those tyres. Abyss hasn't made it to the pit lane, but the fact is Abyss is going to be closer to Hartwiggy. Oh, things have just got interesting now. Look how close it is. Yeah, so Abyss now has a chance to win this, but he has to push. He has to push. And Jenny Goochworth driving. Oh, it's just not been a good day for the Red Bull. Penalty, driving under VSC. Wow. Oxygen Thief comes into lane. Has Oxygen Thief had a... Has he had a moment? Has something happened with him? Because he's down a set of mediums, so something must have happened to Oxygen Thief. I do not know. So, Reptile's absolutely trying to stay out here. He may try to take it easy and hope that once Hartwiggy gets to him, maybe the soft tyres won't have much as an advantage. And right now, maybe hope that Abyss could try to hunt down Hartwiggy, but Hartwiggy has 94% ERS. What Reptile needs right now is Abyss to absolutely hunt down to Hartwiggy here. That's what he needs. Abyss should be using his ERS. Abyss should be abusing it right now. Get into that DRS. That's what he should be doing. He should be abusing it to get into that DRS range, because boy oh boy, here at Belgium, the DRS is so crucial. It's so crucial, and he's in it. He's in it. Yeah, he's got to use it on this straight. He's got to get into that DRS. Oh, it's so close. I think he's there. Because, boy, once he gets that DRS, boy, oh boy, 6.3 now. Folks, stay with us because, boy, oh boy, this is going to be a hell of a finish. Two soft tyre runners absolutely pushing it to the limit here to hunt down Broken Reptile. He's done 14 laps on these mediums and he's going to try to take it to the end. He absolutely is. Oh boy, Abyss now. This might be a hell of a finish, a hell of a performance from Abyss here. It looks like Mamola's had a moment. The fact is right now is Abyss has to be charging here. He has to absolutely be charging. 5.2 between Reptile and Hartwiggy. Those mediums gone. Has Reptile made a mistake here, staying out? But to be fair, the gap between him and Jenny Gooch is 14 seconds. If Reptile's happy just taking a podium, he may just try to nurse these tyres to the end, which I think he should do. Because, boy, if he pitted now, he would be way back in the field. And maybe, as well, once Hartwiggy catches him, maybe try to hold up Hartwiggy a little bit, if he can, to help Abyss. And have Abyss, because the one Reptile's not battling Abyss in the championship. He's battling Hartwiggy in the championship. And if he can hold up Hartwiggy a little bit for Abyss to get close enough to challenge Hartwiggy, boy, be game on. 4.3 seconds to gap. But if a safety car come out, boy, that would open things up. Plum Plate has spun. There's 2 more laps before a safety car can happen. And just my gut feeling is the safety car came out, Jenny and Goats would come in. 4.00 seconds. You gotta watch this fight for the lead because it's intense. In my opinion, if this was real life F1 graphics, they'll be saying striking distance, I think 2 to go. 2 laps to go will be. That's when Hartwig will be in striking distance for a move. But can he do it? He has to be steady with his tyres. Let's look at the warnings, because this could play a factor. Reptile has 2. Oh, Hartwig might have 2 as well. Abyss doesn't. So Abyss is just going to push it to really put the pressure on here on Hartwig. But that about lap thing there could have been trying to speak here. That could very well be a collision warning, maybe, from Hartwig. So, but Abyss still needs to push, but I don't think Abyss is going to have enough. I think it's going to be between Reptile and Hartwig here. Reptile's really struggling through that turn 1. Oh, Jenny's in. Wow. It has just not been the day for Jenny Gooch. Had a drive through. Oh, you've got to feel for Jenny Gooch here at the moment. You really do. And it looks like Notorious had a bit of a moment. 3.2 seconds. And for Reptile right now, even if he could somehow hold off Hartwig to the final lap, as Chris now is for on goats, yes he is. Chris now up at a P4. If Reptile could somehow hold off Hartwig to the final lap, he may have a chance to get second. That's another thing. 2.5, boy. He's losing at least half a second, I feel like. At least half a second. Maybe a second, actually. Yeah, it's going to be striking distance 2 to go, it is. It's going to be striking distance 2 laps to go. Reptile's burning that ERS, that's what he needs to do. So is Hartwig. Is Hartwig getting a little bit nervous now that he might not be able to catch Reptile in time? Ooh. This could absolutely go down to the wire here, folks. With 3 to go. Reptile looks like he's going to look. He's holding on. Oh, has Hartwig had a moment? No. I think Hartwig did it better on the final corner, but Abyss did much better in the final corner. Abyss is just not using enough ERS, in my opinion. And Hartwig is pushing it now because he's in striking distance 1.7. Yeah, in my opinion, Abyss is just not using enough ERS to get close enough to be a factor. And I feel like Reptile, final lap, he's going to be passed by 2 cars here. That's just my opinion. But it's been a hell of an effort. Well, might not be the last lap, it might be next time by, so stay tuned. Abyss is getting close. Abyss can get close enough in this last part of the circuit as pump plate's out, but the safety car will not be an issue. Hartwig now just needs to push as much as he can to get to Reptile. And honestly, in my opinion, I think Hartwig hasn't used enough ERS. But I don't think that's going to matter in a second, because he's going to go past Reptile and win the Belgian Grand Prix, unless Abyss can get close enough. What an intense fight. Oh, he's got a penalty! Oh, no! He's got a penalty. Are you kidding me? He's got a penalty. I said it. I said that if he got... Abyss could win this. Oh my goodness, Notorious is out as well up at Eau Rouge. What is the... Oh my goodness me. Abyss could have just gained 17 positions. Might just gain from 17 positions. Reptile's struggling. Oh, Reptile is struggling to hold on here at the moment. This is going to be... Wow. Can you believe this? There's the Notorious car on the right. And Hartwig should take this margin, and now it's going to be, can he gain 3 seconds on Reptile, or is Reptile going to get more points on him in the championship? Wow! And now Hartwig's got clean air. I don't think Reptile will fight this. I don't think he should fight this Reptile. I think Oh, it's close to the moment. 1 second. Yep. Just great timing for my batteries to go out, isn't it? That's just great timing. And Abyss is now through on Reptile. Reptile's now 3 seconds from Hartwiggy. But I don't think that's going to matter, because if Abyss wins this, Reptile and Hartwiggy are tied in the championship again. They're tied in the championship again. Oh my god. Kritikama has spun. We're on the final lap. It's 2.0 seconds the margin. What an unbelievable race we're seeing here at the moment. Who has the fastest lap, actually? Who has the fastest lap? It's Abyss. Wow. And he only got it just, so it's going to be tied. It's going to be tied once again. Commentator's curse. Yeah, I agree. Apologies, Hartwiggy, if you watch this back. Oh my goodness me, look, Goat's holding on to Chris. Not badly for P4 at the moment. Oh, Abyss is all on it. Reptile's just trying to make it to the end. It's going to be tied in the points between Reptile and Hartwiggy again. Abyss, who started in P18, unless he loses a second here. Oh no, Hartwiggy spun! Oh my god! Hartwiggy has spun! Abyss is gonna win! Hartwiggy has spun! I'm speechless. I can't believe it. What has happened to the McLaren? I'm speechless. What? I don't know what to say. Abyss is going to win. Reptile's going to be second. In what has been an unbelievable last few laps of the Belgian Grand Prix. And Abyss from basically dead last to win the Belgian Grand Prix. Reptile celebrates. Hartwiggy, I don't think, is going to celebrate after that one, and comes home in P3. Goat's trying to get through here on Chris for 4th. But Chris will get 4th. Edge will come home in P6, but I think Jenny will get ahead. Yeah, Jenny goes P6. Little T will come home in 8th. Wow. And Ferrari gets some points in the Constructors. Oh, and Thief has spun on the final corner. No, Oxygen Thief. Muck Pit could come through. He does. But depending on penalties, no, he does. Little T goes back down to 10th. That spin has cost Oxygen Thief. Urban Grove 10th. Boy, it's not been a good day for McLaren. Boy, it's not been a good day for McLaren. Wow. And there we go. I will invite our top 3 right now for podium. Real quickly, if they want to join or not. And Kritikama will be one of the last ones to cross the line in 13th position. And there we go. That's the end of that. We'll just wait for Kritikama to cross the line. He's coming into the pits. And that pretty much explains his day. A lot of drivers' days, to be honest with you. And takes out the styrofoam sign. Who can blame him? And I wonder who's got driver of the day. Probably no one. Oh, it's Abyss. What a shock. So, as we look at the podium in just a second. Hartwiggy, the P3, those last 2 laps did not go your way.
No, we did everything right before that. I still don't know why the penalty was there. I mean, I lose time running wide, so I don't know where the advantage is. But anyway, that's all I have to say.
Right, well, there you go. Congratulations on P3. P2, Broken Reptile. Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Lap 3 to lap 22 on me. What percentage were they on at the end? And talk us through it.
I think they were at about 78, I think.
Jesus.
They were pretty close to just going kaboom. Yeah, quite an interesting start. I'm not sure what happened, but I found myself rubbing against my teammate. That sounds really weird, but that's what was happening.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just thought I'll pit once the safety car came out, get on the mediums, and yeah, just went to the end. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. And P2 Italy next week. And Biss, 18th to first. Talk us through that one.
Well done, good drive.
You didn't need a qualifying restart because you won the race.
I don't even know what I've just done, to be honest.
Let's throw it.
Yeah. I don't know, really. The safety car,
Give us something.
and then honestly, what won me the race then was staying out the extra lap, pushing, and then the virtual safety car as I was coming in the pits. That won me the race, which is just absolutely puss luck for Hartwigger. I feel bad for the penalty, and then of course the accident at the end trying to push. GG's to Hartwigger, battling. Well, and once I got through the traffic, we were pushing each other for lap times the whole race, and then Broken. We were confused at how your tyres didn't go off.
I'm still confused too.
Yeah, like you were slow, but you weren't that slow. So like, well done on getting them that far. But
I was hoping you two were going to battle, so I could just sort of sail off, but that didn't happen.
yeah, no. But my race, 18th to first. Yeah, the opening safety car, everyone came in, so I was 10th after lap 1. And then a couple more pitted the next lap. And then I think it was Mukping and Mamula or someone had an incident in front of me, so that put me up to 7th or something. And then I dive bombed It's Your Boy because I felt like he was going to leave the space, and he did. And then it was trying to catch up to the top 5, and really just the VSCs and everything played in my hand, and fuel was perfect that race, which is something I don't normally get right.
Yeah, that's right, and well done on P18 to P1 in the Belgium Grand Prix. Stay with us. On Saturday night is the Formula 2, and Sunday afternoon will be the Belgium Grand Prix, and next Wednesday will be the Italian Grand Prix. I don't know who'll be streaming that since I will not be here. I'll probably just try to bully Frizy and pay some money for him to commentate.
Come on, Mitchie.
Sorry, I've got some commitments, that being alcohol,
No, that's fair enough.
pizza, and State of Origin. Sorry. As we will see you all next week and Saturday night for Formula 2.
Okay, right in the pussy.
Goodbye.